Okay, good morning, everybody. Today we will focus on meditation topic. Yeah. So, Sirisha madam, whatever questions we have received, you can ask one after one. Whatever knowledge I have, I will try to say answer. And we have anybody is from Bodhi side, Bodhi Yoga Academy. Anybody join?
Yes, sir. We've got Ina, Janardhan, Chandani.
Ina, Janardhan, Chandani. Yeah. In case if I don't know any answer, they will answer. Yeah. The first question.
The first question we've got is, sir, what is the purpose of meditation?
You know, see, for everything we want benefits. Yes or no? For everything you need benefits. Please understand, everybody listen carefully. So to do anything you need something. In Telugu we have a one dialogue, naakenti, mujhe kya milta. Have you heard about Lord Buddha? What he said when he got enlightenment? Anybody knows? Someone asked, Buddhaji, you are enlightened now. You got enlightened. What is that you got? Anybody knows what he said? He said, I have not gained anything. You want to respond, Vivek?
I think he said I didn't gain anything, I just lost myself.
I lost everything. I lost anger. I lost everything. I have not gained anything. In meditation, when you meditate, you don't gain anything. Please understand. You lose everything. You is the person whom you are hating yesterday, you will not hate. Irritations will come down. Side effects. You don't want only, I want only bawarchi biryani. You don't, anything is food for us. So that expectation puts us into trouble. What is that? I want this, I want that. That mindset puts us into trouble. If you see, just a second, it's getting some, give me 1 second. Yeah. First of all, to meditate, my guru has told 3 concepts. Am I audible, Sirisha?
Yes, sir.
My what video is visible?
Yes, sir.
So the mindset, we have to have 3 sentences, powerful sentences if you want to meditate. I want nothing. Excuse me. I want nothing. I do nothing. I am nothing. Very powerful weapons to meditate. So in that he says, I want nothing. Now you're asking what I will get it. You will get nothing, Sirisha. Your mind becomes so peaceful. Sirisha, I think, is there any data problem from my side?
No, sir. Everything is clear, sir.
Yeah,
Clear,
everything
no?
is fine. Yeah.
Okay. For a fraction of a second, screen became blank.
Right.
So have clarity. If you meditate, you don't get anything. You will become a human. You will lose all bad qualities. You lose all bad qualities. So the same thing Buddha said. Within us, inside us, there is a pure, enlightened person. By birth, we are enlightened. We have a kachada. So that kachada will start falling. You become a normal human, what you were when you were a child. Is this clear, Sirisha?
Yes, sir,
Remember,
very clear.
remember in life, na, expectations is one root cause for the problems. Some boys want to see Ramba or Manaka in meditation. They will see also because they will try to plan, they will try to visualize, they will try to dance with Aishwarya Raya, that this, etc. There is nothing such thing happens. You become one with the universe. You become one. That is what yoga definition use, union. You merge with the universe. Means you don't know where you are, you don't know what you want, you don't know whether you are female or male. You merge with the union, universe. You become one with that. Nothing happens, nothing you get. But your cravings will come down as you practice. Your desires will come down. Your attachments will come down. These are the things will happen naturally. Let's move on to the next question, Sirisha.
I heard that meditation helps children do better in academics and also helps athletes perform well. In what way does meditation help them, sir?
See, this is the second question. How this meditation helps children and people who are in sports. Children means, some yoga teachers don't know, they torture children. When I say kids too young now, I don't think any meaning or fun with, like 3 years or 4 years. What meditation they can do? Teachers, all of your yoga teachers, remember, grown up children, especially teenagers, 8 years, 9 years onwards, there is a possibility. And it's small fellows cannot close their eyes. They will open, they will start seeing, they close eyes, they'll open and see like this, they keep on, seeing here and there, here and there. So it becomes a torture. My daughter doesn't like yoga. Do you know why? In her school, she took a yoga as a optional because I'm yoga teacher. Because of her yoga teacher, she lost interest in yoga. If any child sits in front of me for 2 days, he will love yoga. You have to make them, love, close eyes, meditation, that this useless concept. A small baby, how she can meditate? For teenagers, it is a blessing, Sirisha. See, when are the resting children? Homework, that, this, games, when are they resting to their mind? When? So that mind in 24 hours time, in between, if it is taking rest, meditation is nothing but giving rest. Many people don't know the definition of meditation also. Third question, you can take it this. What is meditation, Sirisha?
Yes,
What is
sir.
meditation? Meditation is doing nothing. Meditation is doing nothing physically, mentally. We don't do anything, that's it. So when they are taking children are resting, their mind starts working properly. Obviously, automatically focus will increase. A restless mind cannot focus on anything. Look at your own self. So that rested mind, sometime daily, sometime it is resting, it start functioning. Confusions will come down. Automatically focus will increase. Sujata, you have a question.
But thoughts come during meditation, sir. It is not
This
like
is
that.
another thing. In
Right.
meditation, thoughts come
Yeah.
and go. They come and go. For a normal person and a person who is meditating, what is the difference? This is a secret of secret I'm telling you. Make a note of it mentally. if somebody says a meditating person, I don't get thoughts, means a joke of the year.
Yeah, some says that, sir. Some says that.
They say joke, but there is a difference, I tell you. They also get thoughts, normal person also get thoughts. What normal person does, he goes behind thought.
Yeah.
Okay, suppose a boy is meditating, yogi is meditating. Boy thinks about Aishwarya Rai suddenly. Example, I'm saying. The thought comes. The boy, what he does, he starts dancing with Aishwarya Rai. The yogi says, okay, it's okay, go. She will leave. So for meditating people, we observe the thoughts, they come and go like clouds. We don't go behind them.
And that. Okay.
Simple, na? So, but for us, when we are meditating 20 minutes, 5 minutes, 6 minutes, thoughts come, mama. Somebody says, I close eyes, thoughts won't come, means he is a big liar. Now, for the people like you, you're in the beginning of the yoga path, in 20 minutes, you may get 10 minutes thoughts. 10 minutes you will not get. At least even 2-3 minutes, the blank state in the 20 minutes is enough to begin with. Slowly, that no thought state increase. Once you reach like the highest peak, like my Guru Sri Sri, when he was a small boy, he knows what for he has come to planet Earth. They are like divine products. They are part of divine. We are also part of divine. He knows, we don't know, that's it. He has a connection with the divine, we don't have. That's what he says, we are all same. You are divine, I am divine. I got connection. I switched on my mobile, you have not switched on your mobile. That's what he says. Very nice answers he gives. See, my knowledge, what I am sharing is not 1% what he talks. If you are really serious, listen to Sri Sri Ravi Shankarji's videos. Mind-blowing knowledge. Yeah, thoughts do come, but meditation is doing nothing. Yeah?
Yes.
Sirisha, did I answer?
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Once you get clarity, meditation becomes easy. Use these 3 mantras of my Guru. I am nothing.
Doing nothing.
I do nothing. I am nothing means I am a mother, I am a housewife. All these, designations, you have to keep it aside. I am a CEO of Bodhi Yoga Academy. Thokka. Same person, same face, same skin. There is no speciality. So you keep all the designations aside. And you keep problems also aside. I have Attagaru. So what? Let her keep aside. Next, Sirisha.
Sir, so you've explained what meditation is. We still have that question, how does it help children and athletes?
Children helps concentration because they're resting mind. See, if you see sports people now, they have anxiety problems. I have seen the big players. They face anxiety before starting the game. Look at the I know Koneru Hampi's father Ashok. We were batchmates long back in chess club. Now, as per my knowledge, Koneru Hampi practices meditation. She has become world chess champion. So their anxiety levels come down. So they can work better. A fraction of second is enough to lose the game, Olympics. Fraction of second. If their mind drifts, 1 second is enough, game is over. So the people who meditate, they don't drift. You have seen Kung Fu Panda? Finally, he goes into meditative state. Then he will hold even that fire and he will throw back. The essence of that movie is meditation. If any sports person comes into meditative path, yoga path, 30 minutes. See, they do a lot of fitness things. Yoga fitness we have. If they do, that is equal to 2 hours workout. Now, parents have to have maturity. Time is a problem for parents, for sports people. So 30 minutes yogic workout. I have super strategy, proven things, equal to 2 hours physical workout. And then 30 minutes meditation and pranayama. They will not have any anxiety. They can, wherever they go, they can hit, they can win. 200%. So matured parents, they teach yoga to children, Sirisha. Otherwise, other people, will be busy, game. It is a blessing for children, especially I say teenagers, because their energy has to be directed. Otherwise, if it goes into other direction, risk. Yeah, the person, now since you asked, I am telling another question. Why kids who are meditating are not attracted towards bad habits? This is the truth. Kids who go to temples, kids who go to Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, not Zumba. Zumba is mental dance. I'm dead against to that. If anybody is going, go, but don't worry. Kuchipudi, Bharatanatyam, and people who go to temple every day, morning and evening meditating teenagers, they will never be attracted towards drugs. They will never go into alcohol, smoking, etc. Go and check now. Look at the girls who go to boys and go to temple. Look at their faces. Glow so much. Regularly going up. Some people go monthly for desires. Exam before, one day before they go to, they are not the devotees. They go to beg. Huh? Yeah, Sirisha. Next.
Thank you, sir. So the next one is, can people who are going through anxiety or depression also meditate?
Amma, this is my request to all of your yoga trainers. Don't torture them by meditation. It becomes a torture for them. Somebody who is already going through tsunami, mental tsunami, it is like this. There is a fire and you want to stop that fire by pouring oil. Will it stop? It becomes more. So people who are having mental disorders, don't attack them with the meditation. What they have to do? Shall I tell?
Yes, sir.
They have to do more physical activity. More physical activity. If you know anybody who is in depression, stress, anxiety, etc., take that person, walk for 1 hour, 1.5 hours, and Surya Namaskara. Because Surya Namaskara is fast, na? You don't stay. Even traditional yoga don't teach staying in one asana. They don't like it. They don't give time to think. And then put them into relaxation, yogic relaxation, yoga nidra, nidra kani nidra. They will get up and they will touch your feet. 3-4 days you can recover them. I have done so many people till now. Some yoga teachers, I am calling some mental yoga teachers. They themselves mental teachers. What will they teach? First day they say, let us teach meditation. How it is possible? You, as a yoga teacher, you don't meditate when you are not well. How students can do? If you have a common sense, you will understand. So some teachers who don't have common sense, they teach first day meditation for depression, stress, or anxiety. Joke. Not possible. Some of you are thinking, what is this guy is telling? When you face students, you will understand. Yeah?
Yeah.
Next, Sirisha.
Right. Sir, will meditation lead to enlightenment or samadhi? Can anyone achieve samadhi state?
That's what Patanjali said, no? 8 limbs of yoga. Yama, niyama, asana, pranayama, pratyahara, dharana, dhyana. Dhyana, next stage is the samadhi. Again, samadhi means what? People have again different things. Sri has explained so nicely in YouTube. There is a video, 40 minutes video, what is enlightenment. The next stage to meditation, wherein you can sit 2 hours. Deep meditative state is samadhi. There are people like, you must have heard Sri Sadguru. I did not see, but he was mentioning 13 days he was in meditation, nothing but that is samadhi. 13 days, imagine, without opening eyes, without drinking water, without going to washroom. Can you imagine? So that is the highest state of yoga practice. Now we have families now, we cannot go and sit 15 days, 20 days. Yeah, so we need to run the family. Who will take care of family if you sit to 15 days? Some people think if you sit 15 days, Ramba or Semanaka will come. Then also nobody will come. That's what now Lord Buddha, after getting enlightenment, he said he has not got anything. Not much difference to meditation and samadhi. Samadhi is, you can say, post-graduation of meditation. Meditation is graduation. Both are same.
Thank you, sir. So the next one. Sir, I struggle to sleep. Can meditation help people like me who are suffering from insomnia?
See, again coming to same point. Sleep disorder means they have tensions in their life. Why they're not sleeping? Why they're not sleeping? Lot of tensions, restless mind, no physical activity. So if somebody says, I'm not able to sleep, you know what I say? I tell some techniques, tips I'm telling you. I say, very good, yeah, have early dinner today, 7 o'clock. And after around 7:30, 8 o'clock, go for 1 hour walk and then call me. So by the time they are fully tired, then I send 5 minutes relaxation technique. Yeah. So they will sleep. Restless minds cannot sleep. People who are not doing any physical work, this, please understand, this secret I'm revealing. I have never seen workers saying this problem. Workers will never say that I have a sleep problem. Why? Because they do a lot of physical work, mental work less. What we are doing in life, 30% is insomnia right now. Yoga teachers, listen carefully. 30% of people have insomnia problem. Because mental activity more, less physical activity. Ulta karo. Ask them to do some Surya Namaskara. And relaxation techniques. Don't teach meditations for insomnia patients. They will be irritated more. Yeah. After couple of days practice, couple of weeks practice, yes, teach them. Once that mind stabilizes, once they start sleeping, teach na. Yeah. Move on to
Yes,
the
sir.
next question.
Do we have to do the meditation before we do asanas or after the asanas?
This is an amazing question. First of all, many yoga teachers are not teaching meditations because physical body, they are confined to physical body only. They don't know what to do, so they don't practice meditation, so they don't teach. So coming to this point, Sirisha, is a very costly question. For whom? This question, for whom? What is a segment of people? So category of people have, you cannot give same medicine to everybody. Ayurveda medicine, same medicine, they don't give it to all the patients. Different medicines, disease same. Depending upon the body type, they give different medicines. Now, for whom you're asking, Sirisha?
So I am assuming it's for a normal person, sir, without any health ailments.
A normal person who is starting yoga, he cannot sit now. His body doesn't support. Body, there is a stiffness. He cannot sit on the floor 2 minutes because mind is not rested. Body is not flexible. Hence, you teach some asanas. You again Ashtanga yoga, yama, niyama, asana. Third one is asana. After asana, pranayama. Then we start entering into meditative zone, which is nothing but pratyahara, dharana, dhyana. So people who practice asana, they can meditate better. See, when I'm talking here, I talk from heart. One person came recently. He is from a biggest meditation organization. Name is not important. That is the biggest organization in the world. And he is practicing meditation there 25 years. They don't teach asanas or anything. He came to me with a depressive mind. Sir, I am not able to meditate nowadays. He's an Air Force person. So in 1 month, we was practicing asanas, pranayam, all things. Now he says, sir, I am meditating super, sir. Follow the guidelines, na? See, to make curry, you have a procedure. First, put the oil. Yes or no? Then onions. Then curry. First you put curry, then onions, then oil. What happens? It doesn't happen. So follow the yogic principles. In the beginning, Sirisha.
Yes.
But now if the category is yogis, advanced practitioners like Deepak Chopra, Sri Ravi Shankar ji, my teacher, they get up and they go to meditation for 2 hours. Morning first activity, they meditate. They don't do anything. They go into deep samadhi for 2 hours, 3 hours.
Right.
Now for depressed people, no meditation. And that's why I'm saying category of people, Sirisha.
Right, sir. I understand now. Yeah.
The finally, okay, this question will come anyway. Continue, Sirisha. Next question.
Okay, sir. What is the best time to do the meditation in a day?
See, suppose, some people say number 3 is not good, 13 is not good. What mistake 13 has done here? Some people say 7 is not good, 9 is good. I say what mistake it has done. Some people say Mangalwaram is not good, Tuesday. What mistake it has done? It is your mindset. I will say 3:30 is best time. Will you get up? Huh? Best time is after finishing yoga practice. What time you do, either morning or evening only. I saw recently one person is doing workout at 1 o'clock. That is a lunch time, bhaiya. That is a time where you have to eat. I do 3 hours workout. When? 1 to 3. 1 to 3, 12 to 3. So working against our body, it leads to problems. Best time is morning. Can someone guess why morning time? Fresh, no pollution, no sound pollution, no this petrol pollution, no vehicle pollution. Yes or no? No family pollution. Family also we have pollution in the house. Children, we are crying, husband crying, wife crying, mother crying. At TV, I've seen some houses, TV is on, whether they watch or not. Fan is on, whether somebody is there in bedroom or not. So much noise, so much chaos. Best is before everybody gets up, Sirisha.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Finish it. So your day will be like, wow, super smooth life whole day. Somebody is making noise, you will be watching them. Oh, is again making noise. You will not be disturbed. So whole day you disturb evening meditation. Why you want to do evening meditation? Do morning so that you will have a great day. I am concluding, do it morning time preferably. If you don't have time, do it at 10 o'clock. Mothers, let this Somberu people leave. Somberu people means your children, husband. I'm just kidding. Don't take it seriously. Don't complain to your husband. Ashok ji is telling, all of us are Somberu. I'm joking. Bhaiya. Let the children go to school, husband go to office, then practice asanas and meditate and enjoy great life. Because when children have to go to school, you cannot sit and meditate. You have to cook. You have to make them ready. So in that hurry, you will not be able to do properly. Send them. Yeah, next, Sirisha.
How do I know whether I'm sleeping or meditating?
Ask your yoga teacher. I'm serious. Because sleeping and meditation are sisters, twin sisters. Many 50% people sleep and they assume that they're meditating. If you are practicing asanas, you sleep night properly, Sirisha, night 4 to 5 hours or 6 hours. Do little bit asanas and sit. You will be in meditative state. You will be in that state automatically. You don't sleep last night. Morning you get up, do asanas, you will sleep. You may assume that you are meditating. So that's why proper sleep, proper sufficient food is the fundamental prerequisite thing for a good yogis. Good yogis means true yogis. Next.
What is the difference between pranayama, relaxation, yoga nidra, and meditation?
All are different. What is the difference between granddaughter, father, mother, and grandmother? There is a huge difference. All are different topics, Sirisha. Repeat pranayama, meditation, and relaxation. What is the other thing you said?
And yoga nidra.
And yoga nidra. Very good. I'll tell anyway. You see that now in Ashtanga Yoga, 8 limbs, mein, pranayama is the 4th limb. Pranayama is breathing activities, breathing techniques, controlling the breath. Meditation is the purpose of all yoga practices. That is a result of all the yoga practices. Relaxation, what we do when we are tired. Not necessary asanas. Whenever you are tired, you can practice relaxation techniques. Mind relaxation techniques. 5 minutes, 10 minutes, 50. We have different techniques. Yoga Nidra is not part of the yogic scriptures. You will not find Yoga Nidra in any Hatha Yoga Pratipika or Patanjali Yoga Sutras. Nowhere it is revealed, nowhere it is mentioned. It comes from some Upanishad, if I am not wrong. Achha, my knowledge is very, very low as far as this Upanishad, so Ramayana, Bharatam, I don't have any knowledge. Only I know stories. But it comes from one Upanishad, if I am not wrong, Manduka Upanishad. Manduka Upanishad. Yoga Nidra also takes you to Samadhi. Samadhi ke liye there are 2 routes. From Panjagutta to go to Kairathabad, there are 2 routes. One is Yaramanjal Colony, next one is via Somajiguda. The destination is Kairathabad Junction. Like that, to Samadhi, to attain, you can use Yoga Nidra or meditation. There is a difference again, Yoga Nidra and meditation. I can talk about 1 hour on this topic. So this little bit information is enough, Sirisha.
Okay, sir.
Yeah,
Thank you.
next.
So, do all achieve a same state of mind during meditation? What if one is experiencing calmness and the other feels nothing at all? Does it tell anything about the person's mind?
Yes. See, all minds are not same. Each has got their own cinema at home. Question is like this: all business people are getting profits. All business people have got same turnover. No, like that. Each mindset is different. So depending upon their tensions, their Monday condition, they experience different things. Some cannot meditate, they will act in the class. If you watch them, they will be moving, continuously moving. That indicates their stress levels. Some mentally strong people, stressful, they don't move, but they're not meditating. They just closed their eyes, and they close their eyes, they plan what to do, their business related things they do. So when they open eyes, you can notice this fellow has not done anything, just he closed eyes. That is possible if you are a good yoga teacher. Yeah, in a split second, I catch on the screen who is sleeping, who is not sleeping. Now I tell you who is going to sleep in next 5 minutes. Shall I tell? Shall I tell in 5 minutes somebody is ready to sleep? Shall I tell?
Yeah.
If all of you say like this, I say, then I share. Remember, bad things should never be disclosed in groups, so I will not share.
Good, sir.
Never share, hey, you're about to sleep, leave them, let them sleep here. Doesn't make any difference to others. Yeah, move on.
Yeah, right. So for me, doing 24 sets of Surya Namaskara is easy, but doing meditation is very difficult. What can I do to meditate, sir?
See, understand, clear. That's what I said. Everybody cannot meditate. Use relaxation techniques, yoga nidra. Follow yoga nidra techniques. You get same benefits. Do yoga nidra. Lie down on the ground and listen to your teacher instructions. We have created a lot of relaxation techniques now. Use them. You get same benefits. Better benefits actually. Instead of sitting and moving here and there, worrying too much, lie down and go into silence. Yeah. Next question.
So, can we teach Soham meditation to a person who is completely new to yoga?
Soham meditation actually a wrong name. I think we need to change that name, Sirisha. There is no Soham meditation. It is called Ajapa Japa meditation, which is coming since ancient times. We use the subtle sound of the breath, Soham, in the technique. Suppose you see thali, you're eating some restaurant thali. If suppose they're using, some bendakai curry every time, you cannot say bendakai thali. No, there is no Soham meditation, please. It is a meditation using our breath sound, the subtle sound of the breath. We go into meditation. We need some support to calm down the mind. So the sound of the breath, we use it as a reference, we use it as a tool, and we go to meditative state. You need to concentrate on something, that is the dharana. Concentrate on your own breathing rhythm. Automatically. See, like kite, in the beginning, what you have to do, somebody has to hold, somebody has to run for some time, then only it goes up, Just like that, it will not go. You have to do something like that, initial stages of meditative practices. This Ajapa Japa meditation is a great tool. So simple. I'm telling you, you don't need any meditation technique. You have thousands. Go to Google and YouTube, search meditation technique. So many techniques. Somebody says keep something. Somebody says do this, do that. You get a headache. That many techniques are there. Ajapa Japa meditation. There are 5 stages. We teach only one. Those things are ultimate. That is enough. We can teach to first day, Sirisha. First day, the student will go to meditation. Such a simple. And it is advanced meditation also. Yeah, I'm revealing one secret in advanced. We are going to start advanced meditation techniques. This will be the only we teach. Don't tell anybody, otherwise nobody will join to our advanced meditation course. Yeah? Yes, Sirisha, next.
Right. So after meditation, I feel peaceful for 20 to 30 minutes. But after that, I feel very restless. Is there any way I can retain the peaceful mind after meditation for a longer period?
Maybe your mother-in-law is a root cause for that problem. See, you want peace whole day is the problem. Yeah. It is like this. You want winter throughout the year. Is it possible? Your mindset is a problem. You expect your son not to make noise because he has to be in meditative state, your 1 year son. How it is possible, Amma? Your husband is calling official calls, buy business calls he's calling. You are irritating. He has to do business now. You expect him to sit in meditation like you. How it is possible, Amma? Your expectations, you want that peaceful state of environment. Not possible, Sirisha. Not possible. Don't expect the 24-hour space. You have to go through tough situations in day. You will go through. Yogis will go through tough situations. Nobody is exceptional. You drop all your expectations, you are in peaceful state. Let me tell you, there are people who don't meditate. They are better peaceful state than meditators. I know personally, my boss, V. Subramaniam in Chennai, he doesn't do much things, yoga practices. So peaceful person, so happy person. He is a true yogi as per my knowledge. He is not a yoga practitioner. Oh, you do Ashtanga Vinyasa, 108 to Surya Namaskara, Kapalbhati 1,000 times. There is no rule that you are a great, yogi. There are people who don't do any yoga. Like, look at your mother, yaar. How peaceful. Whatever noise you do, whatever you nasty things you do, still she is peaceful. Huh? Don't expect, Amma, after your meditation, don't expect. In tough situations, if you have to have a smile. You have to basically train your mind. Why are you losing your peace after 30 minutes? Watch yourself, understand yourself. Somebody is snatching that peace. No. You are giving the peace to somebody. Sometimes neighbor is making noise, you lose peace. I'll let him make na. He's having some constipation problem. He will make noise. What is your problem? He's already struggling. Let him struggle. Why are you losing your peace? Why Vijay Kumar is laughing? Yeah, move on, Sirisha.
Right. So, do we have to put any effort in meditation, or can we just relax and do?
See, there, putting some effort doesn't allow you to meditate. Meditation definition itself, again, my guru, Sri, he has given so nice definitions. Effortless state is meditation. Suppose this mic is there. To lift, I have to put some effort. This is mic. Because it is a physical object, I need to lift. There is an effort. Meditative state is no effort because you are not doing anything. No activity is meditation. What effort you will put? Yes. In the beginning, you put an effort. In the beginning, before meditative state. That is what asana, pranayama, all these practices. To meditate, zero effort. One problem, thoughts are coming, you want to resist because somebody told thoughts should not come, you are resisting, and the meditation is, you are resisting, so you are damal. Instead of feeling peaceful, you will be more irritated. Suppose somebody whom you don't like, he's coming into picture, you want to resist him. Ask that person, come and sit next to me, let us meditate. Mentally ask that person to sit next to you. He has to run away. Understand the trick. Yeah, zero effort. So I tell you one secret. Eventually what happens, you reach a situation like I've seen my teacher, Padmini Unni. Padmini Unni. She's almost throughout the day in meditative state. Somebody is disturbing, she will not be disturbed. She'll be smiling. We need to reach that state. It is possible in this lifetime. Yeah, move on, Sirisha. Next question.
So the next question is, why do we rub our palms after meditation?
I don't rub. There is no rule that you have to rub. Huh? See what happens now after meditation, you become like your temperature comes down. Watch now, your breathing comes down, your heartbeat comes down. So that's why some people, advanced meditators, they cover their body with blankets. Yeah. So to come back to normal world, so generate little heat and keep them on face, come back to normal state. There is no rule. I don't rub.
Right.
There is no rule that you have to rub. I say don't rub because some students do like this. So the person who is sitting next to them, they will be irritated. Listen, na. Anybody is feeling irritated? Tell me. Anybody is feeling irritated? Some people get irritated with this noise. And I've seen one day one person rubbing. He is rubbing to produce heat and fire. I said, Bhaiya, kya kar rahe tum? What are you doing? Do you want to produce some fire or what? He's not stopping. Sorry, he says. He doesn't know what he's doing because somebody's eye is rubbing. If I don't stop him, fire will come from his palms like that he was rubbing. You see now when you are like, you feel so happy when you touch your face, your own face. There is no rule again. But one thing is there, don't open eyes suddenly. Not good. When you are running, when you jump from a running bus, you have to run along with it. When I came to Hyderabad, I was not aware. Everybody is jumping. So even I was curious. I also jumped and I fell down. Then somebody says, stupid fellow. I'm telling you location also, Srinagar Colony Junction. Somebody says, Arey, stupid fellow, you should also run. I have to run. I'm not aware. So after finishing meditation, don't open eyes. Not good for your eyes. That light will hit you. Slowly, gradually open your eyes. So you become peaceful whole day. Yeah. Next question, Sirisha.
Right. Yeah. So what exactly does let the thoughts come and go, do not resist them mean? Can we continue to let our minds carry us away to the thoughts that come involuntarily? Or shall we bring our focus back to the breath? What is the correct way? We kind of discussed that, but yes. Sir.
See, thoughts come and go. Somebody studied in London. 40 thoughts we get, it seems, in a minute. That much powerful our thought process. From where they come, we don't know. One day I climbed a big tower in Gujarat called Anand, between Baroda and Ahmedabad, 1997, July. After climbing 80 meters, I got one thought that, how about if I jump from this tower? Suddenly I got scared. Why am I getting this thought that to jump out of this tower? So again I got second time. I felt, okay, this I should get down, otherwise I'll jump out of the tower. So slowly I came down. So what I'm saying, we don't know the source of thoughts. Some thoughts, they come from the lot of impressions are there on our mind. Memory, we have so much memory about childhood. Yes or no? Last life. So thoughts arise. So what do you do? Meditation time, let go. They come and go. Watch them. Simple example. When you are running in a street dogs comes, have you seen? As long as you are running, the dog will chase you. Stop and watch the dog, see what happens. The dog will understand, no, this fellow is not stopping, let me go back. It will go back. You don't need to even scold, just stop and watch. It will go back. Like that, our thoughts also, as long as you are resisting, as long as you don't want, they will chase you. Yeah, next one.
Right. So during chakra meditation, what exactly should we imagine as chakra, as it is an imaginary energy point in the body? And what should we feel during the chakra meditation? What result should I expect? And how do I know if I'm doing the chakra meditation right or not?
I will say, you will see Vorvasi, Ramba. You will do a, or you will say Manmada will come. You will do a. See, this is expectation is a problem, Sirisha, always. What do you want? You want gold biscuit? What do you want after chakra meditation? Each chakra has to become diamond, Kohinoor diamond. What do you want? Are your husband drinking? Husband has to stop drinking. What is do you want? You have to get. You want promotion, Vivek? What is that you want? Chakras are energy centers. You are meditating on those energy centers. You are activating those energy centers. These expectations again coming back always. What is that you want? This white hair has to become black hair. What is it you want? Wrong expectations. In chakra meditation, nothing happens. In chakra meditation, see, we have energy, Kundalini energy in the base of the spine, nothing but Mooladhara chakra. So you are raising that energy to the Sahasrara. That is the purpose of all yogic practices, raising that Mooladhara to Sahasrara. We are struck at different energy centers. Some people are struck at Swadhisthana. You see some boys, if any girl goes, they will watch like this. They stop cycling, they stop doing everything and they stop. You watch now some YouTube videos, they're doing some, jogging on treadmill, some girl is going, they forget and they dhamak, they fall. And they're lifting weight, dhamak, they'll drop that weight on their head. So their Swadhisthana is negatively activated fully. Yeah. So there is again, this expectation has to be set aside, kept aside, Sirisha. Otherwise, you're not meditating. Best is stop meditating, plan something. Some different experiences may happen. Some people, when they are meditating on chakras, particular chakra, they start seeing vibrations. So somebody says, sir, I have seen vibration in my chest region. Next person is worried why it is not happening to me. It will happen after some time. Wait, no, sir. For her, she has something I don't want. What is your problem? That is what astheya. Patanjali said, don't feel bad because something you don't have. Why our chakra is activated? Why mine is not activated? Arey, mental fellow, wait some time. It will activate for you also. Your thyroid problem may solve if you chant hum, hum, hum. When you focus on thyroid, there is a possibility to solve the problem. See, all the problems are here. I've seen recently one person, too much worry about husband, too much worry, thyroid problem. Husband has got some bad habits, little bad habit, smoking. Is it a big bad habit? So too much worrying. So all these things dissolve, meditating. After meditation practice, he will say, let him smoke, let him drink. I don't care. I will not drink. That should be the attitude. I've seen one student, her husband drinking alcohol. She was telling. Finally, she decided she started drinking. No, both of them drinking and falling in hall every day. Kids are taking them to bedroom. Okay, now coming to meditation. Don't expect anything. Yeah. Suppose you are chanting, daily chakra meditation, your diabetes may come down. Side effects are all these things. Your entire endocrine system, we are working on endocrine system. Doctors also don't know. I'm telling you, I have seen. If any gland malfunctioning, what they do, they give tablet only. We give mantras. We give asanas. We make them meditate. That gland will start functioning without chemicals, external chemicals. We have enough evidences. Yeah, they have evidences. Immediately, instantly, they stop the problem with the medicines. In long run, that's damage that gland. Permanently, they damage the gland. Yeah, allopathy medicines are, everybody has to remember, I'm changing the topic, is meant for emergencies. not for headache, not for constipation. These are small, small things can be addressed naturally. Yeah. Let's move on, Sirisha.
Yeah. So the last question in the list, sir. Who is yogi? Can a person living in the society among us be yogi? Or does yogi mean that the one who leaves everything and goes to Himalayas to attain samadhi or peacefulness? And is there any person who experienced different stages of meditation and also is living in the society along with us now?
Amma, you've asked 10, 15 questions, Amma. First
Sir,
thing, important
who
thing
is
I tell.
yogi?
You said somebody leaving family to Himalayas, na?
Yes, sir.
He's the worst fellow. Why did you marry, first of all? Why did you give birth to 2 children? You know, in yoga, we say sacrifice is the highest thing. Sacrificing your desires, not leaving family. I sacrificed my wife. I sacrificed my son. That is not sacrifice. That is irresponsibility. Mental fellows. No mother does this. Only father only does. Yeah, there may be 1 in 1,000 mothers. Because mother will not be irresponsible. Father only will be irresponsible. Janathan, don't feel bad. You are not yet married. Running away from responsibility, it is going to Himalayas. You go to Himalayas, I also went. There is nothing. There also Bisleri bottles. There also people eating chicken biryani. All kachara is, whatever kachara you have in Hyderabad, their same kachara is there. Only temperature is low, that's it. You have to have special dress. Who is yogi? Lord Krishna has explained the definition. Patanjali has explained the definition. Yogi means a person who sees gold and stone same. He is a yogi. A person who is not shaken by anything, maintains equanimity. That's what Lord Krishna said. Samatvam yoga uchayate. Person who is in tough situations, smiling. Good situation, smiling is yogi. Not doing some chaturanga, dandasana, garudasana. Don't tell anybody I have never attempted garudasana. I never attempted. One day I did, I fell down. I stopped doing. Not necessary, yaar. I do Natarajasana nicely. I do Uttita Hasta Padangustasana. Oh, you can't do Garudasana? Then you are not. Hare, there is no such things. A person. You know, you see, true colors will come when the problems are coming in life. The real character will come out tough situations. In tough situations also you remain same. Mindset is not shaken. Then you are a yogi. Then you are a yogini. Mostly mothers, I consider them as yoginis. Abba, lifelong caring children, no work for them. Whatever may be the situations, they want to take care. Same set of mind when it comes to children. Sometimes it doesn't happen when it comes to mother-in-law is a different thing. Let us not discuss that. No, for that also saints give solution. Treat that person as your mother, problem solves. You know why I'm going out of track, Sirisha? Why this daughter-in-law suffer with mother-in-law? They expect mother-in-law to act like that Mahesh Babu cinema, in Mahesh Babu mother acts, that is acting. In reality, cinema is different. In real cinema, in real life, Mahesh Babu mother-in-law, I don't know. Sorry, Mahesh Babu mother, how she behaves, I don't know. You don't know how to handle your mother-in-law is a problem. My guru tells very nice tips. Just appreciate your mother-in-law weekly once. You can make your mother-in-law to press your legs if you follow some rules. Weekly once, this video should not be released to market series. Weekly once you say, mother-in-law, you are the best person. You know why? You gave a birth to such a nice boy who is my husband. Thank you so much, my dear mother-in-law. Say this 4 weeks, 5th week, if she doesn't press your leg, I'll change my name. Morning she will bring tea to you. Mother-in-law, what a mother-in-law. Whenever she does a good job, appreciate her. You don't need to cook, you don't need to clean the floor. She will take care of everything. Problem, mother-in-law, problem is love. The day that boy marries you, love, he has to share love 50% to mother, 50% to wife. Na? Their problem starts. Sandwich. So at least have sympathy towards your husband. Huh? So praise both husband and mother-in-law. See, your life will be cake. You just sit in chair, tea comes to you. You don't need to cook. Husband and mother-in-law together, they will cook. Lack of skills we are suffering in life. Unmarried boys, don't feel bad. Cinema is ahead. 70 cinema. Om Namah Shivaya. Done na, Sirisha, today?
Yes,
Sir, we
sir.
have two more questions, sir.
Yeah, Janardhan.
So one question is it good to have a particular place for our sadhana and for meditation?
Yes, very good question, Janardhan. I don't know who has asked. Same place, same time. If you do daily, your meditation becomes so powerful. Your practices results becomes, more benefits you get very fast. One day in bedroom, one day in hall, one day in corridor, because one beautiful girl is going, you want to see her, so take your position to corridor. One day you go to garden because you want to do show off to somebody, because you can do Ashtanga Vinyasa. And one day in hall because you have to watch cricket. Then you are a useless practitioner. Same place, same time. The place becomes sacred place. Not only that, I'm adding some more things. Same blanket, same yoga mat. Keep them separate for you. You change your mat, you see the difference. Something happens. I don't know, even I'm studying. Maybe it takes your energy. Maybe it becomes sacred. I don't know. You take mat, change the mat, you see the difference. You don't feel comfortable. I'm not saying if mat spoiled, then also you're holding on to that. Sometimes you have to throw. So use same cushion, same place, same time. It's a very good question, Janardhan. It is a base. The moment you go there and sit there, meditation happens automatically. It is not only meditation, even study you see. You read newspaper, all of you. You read the newspaper at one place. For some people, it is bathroom. Fact is fact, Ray. What do you say? They cannot read newspaper outside. It is a disease. But that also fixed, program fixed. Some people, they read newspaper sitting on the floor. I don't know why. They sit, yes or no. So that's why you have to sit in one place, read. Sit in one place and meditate. Very good question, Janardhan. I don't know who has asked it. Very good. Next question.
Sir, is it good to play chants during meditation? Like some of them have an habit of listening to chants. And do we have any mantras to meditate?
Actually, Janardhan, after listening to this question, I'm thinking we have to create some questions here which are good for students.
Sir, these are created by me only, sir.
I understood. That's why I'm saying this. So you're also here to trainer. You're also new trainer. So you got it out. It's correct. You have done correct, Janardhan. Because yesterday night I've seen entire list. That list doesn't contain this question. So what is that question again? Repeat, Janardhan.
Is it good to play chants, Vedic chants during meditation?
The disturbed minds, means listening, you're saying, or singing?
Some of them chant, or some of them, like they tend to listen to chants while meditating.
Yes. For me, I have some chantings, Tamil chantings. I don't know why. The moment I listen to some Tamil chantings, immediately my mind becomes calm. It is worth to listen. But if that chanting is not there, I can't meditate, is a problem. Am I clear? That in the beginning, it helps, the chantings. Definitely helps. Chantings have got power. The moment I play some chantings, My mind becomes silence. Yeah, it is worth. Like, when I'm practicing, I keep Rudram chanting in the background and I practice yoga. The moment you start playing Rudram, you are forced to practice it. They become friends. Later on, whether you have Rudram or not, also you will practice. You need to reach that state, Janardhan. After a stage, they don't play any role. Some people ask, is it worth to keep some flute music? It is worth to suppress the surrounding noise. Otherwise, that music has got no importance, because yoga is inward journey. We need to travel inside. Pratyahara means what? Withdrawing the sensory organs. So we have to withdraw, but then why are we listening? So there it is an abstraction, actually, one way, Janardhan. Because you're still struck with the ears, sensory organs. You want to nicely some music. So you need to withdraw that. You need to travel within. Then you don't need any outside things. When you're in meditation, you don't listen anything actually. You don't listen any sounds outside. But minds are disturbed now. Hence, in the beginning, it is worth to listen something what you like. Not so much some rock music, etc. doesn't make it. You will be more agitated. One day I was meditating. Somebody has started Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namah Shivaya. I have to get up and start dancing. They're like, very, very intense Om Namah Shivaya chanting. So you have to dance there. So depending on, see my answers, when I'm talking meditation, my voice is also in a different state. Come and see when I'm teaching asanas, I'll be like talking like military person. Yeah, that's it.
One last question, sir. Sir, during relaxation, like sometimes we take our attention from different parts of our body to toe. So generally, like I take till I take my attention to my navel itself, I'm be in the conscious state. Later, I go somewhere. Is that a meditation or is that relaxation? What is that? Is it good or bad?
See, what happens, your conscious mind dies, but still you're listening. Everybody thinks that I'm not listening, but suddenly I say turn to right side, everybody will turn. Yeah, so you're saying I'm not listening, but when I say turn to right side, how are you turning? Interesting state where your subconscious mind is listening. Your conscious mind is not listening. So consciously you're resting. So your subconscious mind wakes up. It is still watching. So that's why in Yoga Nidra, what we say, you go to the subconscious state and resting. Conscious mind dies. Your body doesn't move at all. What happens in sleep? You are in the middle state, neither conscious nor subconscious, unconcentrated. You are thinking, worrying, dancing with Aishwarya Rai, or dancing with somebody says, sir, you are very old, sir. Aishwarya Rai Kapka, sir, heroine. I don't know who is heroine, present heroine, tell me. Whomever it is. So you are in the middle, you are moving the body. Here you are not moving, you are not in conscious state, but you are in conscious state. That's what we call Nidra, Kani Nidra. Very good state. The result is, you see, many times students come to the class, second day, third day, they start smiling. The face starts glowing. The brain like becoming like flower, blossoming starts, especially because of relaxation techniques, Janardhan. It's relaxation. People think it is a time pass. Let me show you. It is a science. Read. Can you read that? What is it?
The art and science of relaxation.
It is a science. It is not just taking, body parts or something. It is a science. We are coming up with courses on this topic, special course. Relaxation is a very, very, very deep science. Yeah, next question, Janardhan.
Sir,
Otherwise, yeah,
that's
Vivek
it.
is. So
Yeah.
meditation, can we close, or you have anybody has got questions on meditation?
We have
Okay.
questions, sir.
On meditation. Okay, we
Yeah.
will continue so that the recording will continue. Yes, Sujata.
Can you unmute yourself, Sujata?
Yes. So I am doing that Ajapa Japa meditation. So we should follow only that meditation, or we can switch also. Means one day we are doing Ajapa Japa meditation, another day Chakra meditation. Is it fine? Or
You can do. My recommendation is daily do Ajapa Japa and do Chakra if you want to do additional.
Okay. So in the evening we can do.
You do it. Particular time, do one particular meditation so that it becomes stronger.
Yeah, because I'm feeling nice, very nice.
Go. See, this is practical. Yoga is practical science. So do it, very good question, Janardhan. Sujata is asking. One particular time, choose one meditation.
Yeah.
And some other time, do something else.
Okay. Yeah. Good. Yeah.
So you understood. See, that's why a good practitioners secrets will be revealed to them. So you understood. So follow.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Very good, Sujata. Next. Vivek was raising hand actually quite some time. Vivek was raising. Now anyway, no problem. Devanshi. From which place, Devanshi?
Hello.
Yeah.
Devanshi, tell me, Emma.
Sir, I'm from Gujarat.
Okay.
And it's not regarding meditation question. So can I ask it now because it's important for my practice thing?
Can we take it at the last, if you don't mind?
Let her ask, na, Sirisha.
Okay.
Anyway started, na?
Okay, ma'am. Okay.
Thank you, sir. So it's about my practice. When I'm laying down, no, sir, I can't pull myself up from my head to it. It's a sleeping asanas. I can't do it that way. So how can I strengthen myself to pull myself up? Or even I think my legs are quite taller and longer than my head and hands. So I'm pretty much confused about how to properly stretch myself and strengthen myself, sir.
I thought how to reduce, length of the legs. I got scared.
No, it's longer than my head. If somebody is doing this, no, so everybody is having that hands and foot touching like this, no. So my legs are here and my hands are this, so it's like this position.
In school days, I used to say same thing. My legs are very tall. That's why I'm not able to touch my toes.
Yeah,
everybody,
sir.
they are very tall. They are very far. Problem is not legs. Problem is that lower back is not flexible. Your hamstrings are very tight. Your calf muscles are very tight. Okay. Yes, some people anatomy legs are slightly taller. Some people spine is taller. Their little change will be there, but that is not an obstruction to touch your toes, my dear Devanshi. You are not able to do Paschimottanasana?
Sorry, sir. I can do Padhastasana, but not with both the hands here, right? I can do like this.
Okay. Do you know one thing?
Yeah.
One of my students, he elbow touches the ground.
Very much flexible.
Practice. If you want, today itself you'll touch. Practice. Basically, Devan should first remove that block. Remove.
Practice, I mean, I just want to ask if I'm lying down and I try my head this way, I can just this much. That's it. This is my head. I'm trying this much. I can't move like this. If my father is holding my legs, or I have some weight on my feet, here, my feet, then I can pull myself up. But other than that weight, I cannot pull myself up.
Arey, See, belief system, self-limiting belief systems we call. Self-limiting belief systems. You are limiting yourself. Are you ready to take a challenge? I'll make you to do right now without my support.
Yeah, sir. Yeah.
Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Get mat position and let's see. See, don't restrict yourself. I cannot do means you cannot do.
Am I visible, sir?
You are visible right now, but I want to see mat and your entire physical body. Keep high volume.
Bring the mat.
Keep high volume. Keep high volume.
Wait. Can I do it at the last? I need to attach my Bluetooth speaker here. So can I do it
Do it last.
last?
Yeah,
Okay,
no
sir.
problem. See, others, please focus on meditation question only. Otherwise, this video becomes useless. In the beginning itself, I told, ask questions about meditation because this video will be useful for you in future. Yeah, next question, Vivek.
Sir, I just asking through my personal experience, as you told, contrary to that, practicing in the same place, same time, either a meditation or a yoga practice. But after Sri Ram sir told me one thing, like you just practice asanas and Surya Namaskars with closing eyes throughout the process. For example, if it's in 1 hour or whatever it is. Before I was doing with opening eyes, I could not concentrate. Like I can see the places, I can hear sounds and everything. But when I closed, and it became meditation for me, and I can observe my breathing, my asanas. Only that thing is happening. So, is it possible to combine meditation and asanas together and do the thing, like even though it's a Surya Namaskar or whatever it is? So
Okay,
can you
see,
combine both these things? And I don't care about the other things like outer space. I could not see anything. I just saw only my body, my breathing, and back space. That's all. And after the end of the process, I felt very refreshed, and I just wanted to do that in the same way. But I don't know whether going the correct path or not.
Are Bhaiya Vivek, that is the way yoga has to be practiced. I constantly, for your information, student is also my student. Are you aware of that? Do you know that Sriram is also my student? So a true yoga practitioner will close eyes. I practice 2 hours, sometimes not daily. When I'm practicing, I don't open eyes. What is there to open eyes? What is that you want to see? What is there to see, Vivek? You have become a great practitioner very soon, Vivek. First, feel grateful. Say good job. Second thing, people who open eyes, they will never experience the benefit of asanas and Surya Namaskara. Surya Namaskara itself is a big chapter. So you are enjoying, yes. The practice itself becomes a meditation. So you open eyes, you completed your meditation. However, when you sit after practicing like that, your meditation becomes so easy. You will be in silent mode. You don't need any this ajapa japa, chakra, that, this. You don't need anything. You are in meditation. You are in so peaceful state. Actually, in asana topic, I wanted to cover, but somehow you brought this topic. Vivek, thank you so much. Where are you from, Vivek?
I'm from Chennai.
Chennai. You have to be with us in future. Just make a note of it.
Sure.
Om Namah Shivaya. Next person. No questions? Meditation related questions. Yes, Chandu Priya from Goa. No,
You have
voice.
to
Huh?
unmute Chandu.
Yeah.
So now you can hear me?
Yeah.
Maybe it is covered or not, I don't know, sir. Like I had a lot of network issue today. Is there any specific hand position, something like mudras, your sitting position to attain into the meditation state as fast as possible so that we can stay for a longer duration?
See, this is again expectations coming into picture.
Not like that, sir, so that we can experience more.
See, that's what I will tell you like this. Can you listen to me? Watch me.
Yes, yes, sir.
So do like this. You will go to meditation very fast. I'm just kidding, yeah. Yeah, but I have one recommendation. My experience, I'm telling. Can you see my position?
Yes, sir.
So my palm is resting in my other palm. My thumbs are gentle touch. So powerful. I don't know. See, don't tell anybody. I don't know what happens, but it becomes so easy. And after some time, my hands disappear. I don't feel my hands. This position. You see, Buddha, most of the places Buddha is like this only. I don't know why I started. Later on, I started observing Buddha is, I say that's why I call Buddha Mudra. This is called Buddha Mudra. I put this name. So this is best Chandupriya. Yeah?
Yeah, sir. Thank you, sir.
Very good. Next.
Sir, I have just one question on that one, sir. So do we have to keep right hand or left hand on the top? Sir?
Are what you feel comfortable. If I say keep right hand, mentally you will be disturbed.
Thank you, sir.
What mistake left hand is doing? You may be using it for some other purpose. Nothing is bad, nothing is good, yeah. I talk some things, left hand. What mistake left hand has done? So I feel comfortable left on top, right. Are you comfortable? Use it, na?
Okay, sir.
Some scripture says ladies have to do this, gents have to do this. All those are blocks. Next.
Hi, sir. I'm Ramna, sir. What is enlightenment and how to experience means how we should know that we are enlightened? Because I studied some of the yogis' biography in Wikipedia only. So they are saying at age of 18 we experienced enlightenment. At the age of 22 we experienced enlightenment. All of a sudden, how to experience it? And do we have any signs for that?
See, there are no fixed rules for enlightenment. You are only telling us some 18, some 13, some 12. Yes or no? Wikipedia is not a reference document to study about of this type of things, Ramana.
Oh, to means like yogis.
No. Let me finish. Wikipedia is written people like you and me. Do you know that?
Yes.
Do you know or you don't know?
Anyone can edit.
I can write anything. It is not a reference for you. What yogi said, for example, what Paramahamsa Yogananda said is a great person. What Sri Sri Ravi Shankar mentioned, what Lord Buddha mentioned, what Ramana Maharshi mentioned. Study them, not Wikipedia, Dokipedia. It will confuse your mind. Same. Then if you see Ramana Maharshi got something at around 12 years, 13 years.
Yes.
He fell down. He was watching his own body. So there is no proper definitions for enlightenment, Ramana. If somebody says I'm enlightened, he is a dangerous fellow. If somebody says I'm a god, he is the most dangerous fellow. Do you know that? Anybody declares I'm a god, he is a devil.
Yes.
Is that clear? If anybody says I'm a good person, he is a useless fellow. Lord Buddha, in the beginning I have mentioned, I think you are not there in the session, beginning of the session. Unmute, Amma, Venkatramana.
I'm there, sir, but it's starting some network issue. So
somebody asked, Lord Buddha mentioned about enlightenment. See, enlightenment means people think that they get something, some powers, they can take stones from the mouth, they can see everything. There is no such thing. It is, okay, I have to tell a story. There was a great person. So the king of that area is so jealous about him because whenever that old person comes, at least 1 lakh people are coming to see him. And wherever the king goes, only 10-20 people come. He felt jealous. Why so many are coming to see this old person? Why they are not coming to me? So he goes and asks him, what is the speciality? What is that specialty you have got? I want to know. He says that there is no specialty. I'm like normal person only. King says, no, there is something. He says, no, watch me now. So he sits next to him for one day. He is also taking bath. He is also eating with hands. He is also sleeping. He is also yawning. He is also talking. What is the difference? King is confused. Next day again asks. He says no difference, but he requests, please, sir, tell me you have something. Then he says, yes, I have one specialty. When I am talking to you, I talk. I don't do other things. When I'm taking bath, I take bath. When I'm eating, I eat. One at a time. So basically that sage is trying to say, I stay always in the present moment. Yes or no? There is nothing special. He says, such a great enlightened person says, I am same. Same thing my guru also says, you and me, we are same. Abba, my guru is, I love him. Yaar. What a nice answer he says. This, one day I was there in ashram. Somebody asks, are you a divine? He says, yes. And he says, you are also divine. I am part of divine. You are also part of divine. Then he started asking question, how a mobile phone works? What is the necessary things for a mobile phone to work? Can someone answer? What do you need in mobile in order to make a call?
Common sense. We need to
mobile phone. What things you need? You need a signal, right?
SIM card signal. Yeah.
One second, one at a time. You need a SIM card. You need a signal. Will it work?
To hold that one handset we need.
You need a handset. Then what else you
battery
need?
Battery in the mobile, sir. That is
battery in the mobile. You need battery charge. Is it enough?
We also need a number, sir, to whom we are supposed to call.
So activated SIM, working SIM you need, not just SIM card. Yes or no? Then I was a mobile engineer. I was not aware like this. He was asking, what else you need? Network, signal. I said in the beginning, you need a signal. You need to see the signal. Yes or no? Then he says, you have everything. I have everything. You forgot to switch on your mobile. I have switched on mobile. I am able to make call. So I got a connection. You have not switched on your mobile. Switch on, you have a connection. Yes, given a nice message there. We have a potential to connect to the divine. You are always behind something, na? You want connection, you can establish connection with the divine. You can become divine. Otherwise, my guru says, we are all same. He says, I'm also like you only. But he has got divine qualities. One day in ashram, evening around 7 o'clock, somebody started crackers. He says, Guruji, Kerala fellow. Today is Vanam or something festival. Vanam or something. So he started crackers. Guruji said, no, stop those crackers. I was sitting very close to him. I thought what he will say. He says, lot of insects are sleeping. Don't disturb them. Huh? Insects sleeping? Whatever. What a love you have. He says, so many insects are sleeping in ashram. Let them sleep. Please don't disturb them. That is why I am saying him as a divine. We don't care about our own husband. We don't care about our family members. We just want to listen. We want to see TV. We want to watch mobile. Enlightened means Amma. Who asked that question? Venkatramana. I am telling you my definition. The day you become peaceful, you don't need anything, you are super peaceful. Nobody can disturb you. You are so peaceful. You don't disturb anybody. That is enlightenment. Somebody is torturing, then also you are smiling. In cinemas, we see hero, police is beating, he is smiling. That is acting actually. In real life, tough situation, you're smiling, you're enlightened lady. There are enlightened people in our families. We don't watch them. There are enlightened members in our family. Untouched by the situations. Like, in my guru said in Ashtavakra Gita, untouched by, on mountains you see trees, the clouds go through the trees. The clouds continuously move. The trees will not disturb them. Like you see in waterfalls. Have you gone to waterfalls, anybody? You see small plants, tiny plants under the water. The water is falling, flowing continuously. The tiny plant is untouched. It will be there hanging, small plant. You will be glowing. Like another example I'm taking, like a lotus in the mud, dirty water. See the lotus? You have to be like that. In the environment is so bad, but you're like a lotus, smiling. Yeah? Mentally, you reach the highest state. We are, my guru said another thing, by birth we are enlightened. We forgot, that's it. It will be revealed to you. Venkatramana. By birth we are so happy, so joyful, so energetic, so much enthusiasm. Yes or no? So much love. We kiss our maid, we kiss our mother, we kiss our father. Now kiss your maid, I'll give you 1 lakh rupees.
I don't have maid, sir.
So, go and kiss your neighbor maid. Na?
No, sir.
That's what, we lost the love. Kiss means what? Nonsense kiss. We have the wrong concepts now. Kiss that young child. You slap the child, look at him. After 1 minute, he comes and asks, Mommy. Tears are there still. He says, that love we have. That love I've seen in my guru. We need that love. Am I clear, Venkatramana?
Yep.
See, in yoga path, there is a possibility for us to get enlightened. There is a possibility. There is a possibility to lead the great life, peaceful life, happy life, provided you want. That's why we say, what is that you want in life? What exactly? You need to find out that. So you take all these, things will take you to that enlightenment state. There is a high possibility for you to become enlightened, for me to be enlightened. Again, there are stages there. After enlightenment also, there will be multiple stages, levels. Like your MSc, PG, like that. Enlightenment also, there are stages. Level 1, level 2, level 3. You see 2 enlightened masters. I've seen, my guru will never speak one bad word in front of TV. Have you seen? Impossible. He will have always smile. I've seen recently another great person. He gets angry. He scolds people. He gets up from meeting. So which my guru will not do. Both are enlightened. Am I clear, Venkatramana? Yeah, next question. Sashmita Panda. See, only few people are asking question.
Sir, can I ask the question about asanas?
No, I want seniors to ask because you started your training couple of days before. I want
Sir,
seniors.
actually, I am experiencing that. That's why I want to clear that whether it's right or wrong. That's why.
See, all of you listen carefully. I said no, but still she wants to ask.
Please, sir.
Whether there is no respect or something, very that I have to answer, that's it. Ask Sashmita.
Sorry, sir, but I want to clear.
She will say sorry, she will ask. That is what Sashmita Panda specialty. Bolo Sashmita.
Sir, actually, Ujjayi Asan, and while doing Ujjayi and Nadi Sodhana, Ujjayi Asan is my breathing is my
See,
favorite.
please finish your training, Sashmita, because you are saying asana, you are saying Ujjayi, pranayama.
Ujjayi, sir.
Ujjayi is not asana.
No.
Ujjayi is a pranayama technique.
Yeah, pranayama. And Nadi Sodhana also breathing pranayama, sir.
So yeah, that is another technique.
Yes, sir. These both are we have already been taught by morning batch. While doing Ujjayi and Nadi Sodhana, sir, during the doing breathing process, I am getting sleep. I used to get sleep even though my mind is so disturbed and everything. During the breathing system, breathing process only, I am getting sleep and calm, and my mind used to get calm. Is it? Am I doing the right process?
Right thing. You are becoming peaceful. Correct.
Yeah, that only, sir. I want to ask nothing else.
Done.
Thank you,
Feeling,
sir.
yeah. Next question. Vijaya Kumar Behera. You want to ask something? See, enthusiasm is needed for success. You are able to sit in front of me 1 hour 45 minutes. Are you feeling boring? Because of your interest. Yes or no? Hold
But
on
sir,
to.
but I'm getting scared, sir. I have lot of questions, but I'm scared, sir, whether I will ask you will scold me.
See, understand, when you are doing teacher training course, you ask doubts there also. Don't bring those doubts here, because this is already trainers, LKG question should not be asked. Ask UKG question. That's why I'm asking who completed training is preference. Any question you can ask here. Now you are saying Ujjayi Asana, means Ujjayi Asana are different. Yeah. Vijay Kumar. Arey, what is happening? Why I'm not able to hear his voice, Sirisha?
Same. No, sir. We are unable to hear his voice, sir.
Yeah. So Devanshi has got one question.
What is smiling, Baba?
Sir, namaste. Sir, last few weeks I'm seeing all those question and answer, and you are giving politely and smilingly answers. All the questions, whichever you're asking is repeated, means 90% is asking is repeated. How come you keeping your calm and repeating the questions and answers every time? So I want to learn all those things, sir.
Arey bhaiya, this is my profession. How chicken shop fellow every day cutting. He's not feeling boring.
Sir, I am your student, sir.
No, what I am saying, this is our profession here. We have chosen.
Okay.
We have chosen. We cannot, if we are feeling boring, that means this is not our. How our mummy is cooking daily rice. How our mummy is making chapati last 40 years. How? Yes or no?
Yes.
So this is our topic. We should not feel boring. Yes or no?
Yes.
So we should not feel boring. Arey bhaiya, listen to me. Look at meet my Guru Sri Sri in ashram. He will meet 10,000 people here every day. 10,000 people. And in that 1,000 people tell their problems. He is still smiling. I am not even drop when I compare him. 10,000 people you meet now, you get a severe headache. You have to take 10 crocin tablets. I want that mind. I want to copy that mind. I want my Guru's mind. I want to. Same thing you are saying. So we need to copy our masters. We have to. I'm not your master. Huh? Sri Sri is my master. Since you are my student, he becomes your master. Devashish, watch him. Many people think, I am a guru now. I have seen in Mysore, he says, please call me master. He's telling, call me master. I never called him with master. I used to call him with name. Somebody cannot demand us to call, with some higher names. Yes or no?
Yes.
I said, I can't call you. Yeah. Now his team member ran away and joined in Bodhi now. Anyway, next question. We have 11 minutes time.
Bijayji, you can ask question in chat box so that or message in WhatsApp to any one of us so that we can answer your question.
No, I have one question to this east city of India, east region. They replace V with B. I want to know today. They replace V with B. Vijay ko they call Vijay. Vivek they call Vivek. Yeah, why? I want this answer.
Sir,
why you don't use V? Why you want to use B? Vinay, they call Benai. Why?
Sir, it's okay. Means in our alphabets, we don't have V. So it's okay. We will call it.
Achha, V is not there. Oh, I'm not. So that letter itself is missing. Super, yeah. I got answer after 10 years. I was, struggling to find out this. Finally, I found. So no letter V. Super.
It's okay, sir. It's okay.
It's okay. Yeah, next. Tell your name now so that we can see. Maumita?
Maumita.
Yes.
Yeah, tell me, Maumita. You can switch off your video and talk. I think you've got.
So I'm switching off our video. Yeah.
Okay. So my question was, every time we are taught that our palm should be towards the.
No, your voice is feeble. I'm not able to catch your voice.
Very low, sir. It's.
I have to keep my ear into speaker. Then also it is not coming.
My question was, whenever we sit in pranayama, are you able to hear me?
Whenever you sit in.
Can you remove that all Bluetooth grid, throw them and speak normally?
Audible, sir?
Very much.
Abba, what a relief.
I guess there was a problem with my headset then.
I know.
Okay, my question was, sir, why do we always, get asked that we should put our palms towards the ceiling whenever we sit in meditation or whenever we are doing our pranayama?
Thumbs to ceiling. We say palms facing to ceiling.
Yes, palms facing to ceiling. Yeah.
See, this is related to actually our prana. When you keep palms like this, your respiratory system works normally. Try now. All of you try now. Feel it now. Everybody should know this. Palms facing to ceiling. Observe the breathing. Observe the breathing. Eyes closed. Don't do anything. Don't alter the breathing. Just natural breathing. Observe. Keep observing. Observe your lungs expanding. You are taking more oxygen. Natural breathing. Now change the direction of the palms onto the thigh. Keep it on the thigh. Observe. The breathing becomes shallow. Observe now. Tell me now what happened. Tell me. Everybody tell me. Share your thing. What happened?
So when we keep like this,
between the
we may feel heavy in the
One at a
breath.
time. One at a time. Shruti, you're saying
Heaviness
something.
in the breathing
when
pattern.
we keep like this, the breathing is shrinking. But when
Shrinking.
we keep, yes, when we do like this, it is expanding. Like we can feel that coolness in our body parts. That's what I feel.
Yeah, Vivek, you're saying something.
Actually, I can see the amount of oxygen I'm taking more while I'm keeping like this. But in natural breathing, I didn't force myself. Kept like this, I can see the breath has been come down. Like the amount of oxygen is less.
Maumita, understood?
Yes.
So this is a practical. Yoga is a practicals, no theory. It is practicals. You practice, you understand. Maumita, what is? You have one more question?
No, I just wanted to know that if there was any divine connection to it also, like we are giving something to the universe, to the, instead of taking all the time, is there any connection?
No. See, first of all, I'm making it so simple, Maumita. Our respiratory system works efficiently when you keep palms like this.
Okay.
When you keep it like this, you don't breathe properly.
Okay.
It becomes shallow. Do you want more energy or do you want less energy?
Obviously more energy.
So keep palms like this. Let the energy happen. Now these connections with the universe, etc., that thing happens in meditation, etc. So, I think you read a lot, Maumita?
I do actually, sir.
Samajh mein aa raha hai. I'm understanding. Sometimes, somewhere you read something, you will be more attracted towards that. Yes, we give, but what will you give when you're doing pranayama, etc.? Let us breathe properly now first.
Okay.
Yeah. See, the prana shakti has to be enhanced. With the prana shakti, with your prana, you can heal somebody. Do you know that? We will discuss, in advanced training, we are going to cover all these things. With your prana shakti, you can heal people. You can transfer your energy. Fingertips have power. Anyway, we'll move on to the next one. What is the time? I have 5 more minutes time. Devanshi is again asking again. Yes, Devanshi. See, remember, all of you remember, we are all same. I'm your senior. Don't confuse that, Ashok sir knows so much. There is one of my student, Deepak Chaudhary. Next weekend onwards, I will ask him. My student is 10 years younger to me. His knowledge is double knowledge to me. I forgot actually. I will ask him to, he's from Pune, Deepak Chaudhary. So there is no rule that he has learnt in my center, he has crossed me. So you also have a possibility to cross me. Am I clear? Nobody is great, nobody is weak, nobody is bad. It is all our assumptions, our opinions. Correct, na? So you are in student state. I don't know, in future I may call Devanshi and ask some doubts. I want you all to go cross me. Increase your knowledge level. Yeah, Devanshi, ask me. No, you don't have.
So you told her to, you said
Acha,
you will
she
make
wants
her
to do this itself. Acha. Okay. Is it audible, Devanshi? Are you able to listen? Lie down on the back. Lie down on the back. Yeah, don't look at the camera. Hands back. Stretch hands behind the hand. Hands behind. Hands behind the head. Haath piche. Haath piche.
Stretch your hands.
Stretch hands.
Yeah.
On the, yeah, I want straight hands, straight legs, straight spine. Yeah. Breathe in. And breathe out, release. Now, take a deep breath in. Breathe out, sit up. Go back. Breathe in. Breathe in. Breathe out, sit up. She said she was not able to do. You said you were not able to get up. No, she's not getting up. First 2 rounds itself successful, na? What is the problem? Come back, Devanshi. What is your... You could get up normally. No, voice is not coming, Devanshi.
Can't touch her feet, I think.
No, you're mixing topics, Devanshi. First thing you said, you are not able to get up. She's not able to listen also.
Yes, she's nodding her head, yes.
First, you said 2 things. One is legs tall, you are not touching the toes. Second thing, you said you are not able to get up. You said somebody has to sit on your legs. You said your father has to hold legs, then only you are getting up. Yes or no? No, where is your father? But still you are able to get up. Amma, she's killing. Do one thing. You call me after this session. First, everybody, you have to set up your speaker, mic, etc. See, anybody can do anything. There is no limitations. Legs, talu, all these things, I will make you to touch the toes. Okay, let us work out. After this call, we will discuss. Okay, show. She want to show something.
Okay.
Normal, your spine is also... Hello,
her head is not touching the knees, is her issue now.
No. Look at her spine is also tall, na? Her body is perfect. She is telling legs tall. Maybe some boy must have told her, somebody in her family. No, your leg is same, amma, talli. You have got perfect body. Don't tell unnecessarily my legs lengthy, my spine short. Exactly. I need 1 month time if you want to. See, first day itself they want to touch the toes. That is a problem. Devanshi, after the class we will discuss separately. I will make you, your calf muscles are tight. Understand, Devanshi? Your hamstrings are tight. Your lower back is not flexible. Is the problem?
Yes, sir.
Your calf muscles, hamstrings, lower back not flexible. Please make a note of it.
Okay, sir.
Your legs tall is a wrong statement.
Okay, sir.
I used to say in school same thing, but now I'm able to touch.
Okay.
Okay, don't worry. 1:30. Shall we
Yes.
close the session today?
Yes.
Please, if you are not dropping questions in that form, I will not permit you to join to this call. If you don't have doubts, what for you are joining, keep asking. Last 10 days, not a single person dropped a question. But for namesake, don't write questions. Yeah. If any true doubt comes, you drop. It helps Bodhi also, so that we can clarify in future for all. Okay. So we will do the closing prayer and close the session. 2 hours. How many people have joined? 58 people. Great. Om Sarve Bhavantu Sukhinah. Sarve Santu Niramaya. Sarve Bhadrani Pashyantu. Ma Kaschit Dukkha Bhag Bhavet. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Om Namah Shivaya. Bye bye. See you next
Om Namah
Saturday,
Shivaya.
sharp 11:30. Please keep all mic sets, so speakers, everything correct, Bluetooth connections, everything, and join. We will have a great session next week. Okay. And this video I am recording and pushing it to our YouTube channel. I'll share this video in case you want to listen. You have a patience to listen. Listen. Okay. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.